and welcome to Doing Life with Bitsy on a Bitsy Budget. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple duck egg salad. Okay, first of all, everyone has their own way of boiling eggs and them being able to peel. Well, you don't need to be as concerned about it whenever you're peeling them for egg salad because you're cutting them up anyway. But I thought, well, I'll show you what I do as a standard rule. What I do is I put my eggs in here. Now these eggs are so big, usually there's no way I'm going to cook them all because it would be so much egg salad, my husband and I would be eating it forever. So I'll put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put 6 eggs in. Let me put these over here. Thank God Jennifer has ducks. She brings me duck eggs, and they're great to bake with. So what I'll do is put them straight in the pan. And then I'm going to fill this with water, and I'll show you about how much I have. And then I cook mine from start to finish. I do not put them in after. Okay, so I just covered the eggs, you can see. And then I'll put them on this burner because this pan's a little big. And I just turn it to high. And then I set my timer for 20 minutes. Now these eggs are bigger because they're duck eggs, so I'm going to actually set it for 25 minutes, just to make sure. Kitchen timer, 25 minutes. Okay, so we'll come back after I boil them, and I'll show you what I do. This is going to be a very simple recipe that keeps in your refrigerator for days, actually, and it'll still be good. The eggs are done. My timer is going off, so I'm just going to shut this off. And this next part is very critical. Let me grab this. It's a little warm. What I do to make it easy to peel my eggs is I start running cold water. I never put hot water directly in my sink because of the pipes underneath. So I just always run a little bit of cold water in here. And just kind of pour the water out and replace it with real cold water. You don't need to really do an ice bath or anything. I found a lot of people do prefer ice bath. I don't usually need it. But with these duck eggs, it could be a little bit different because they're larger. And you know, you just get to doing things and you don't really pay attention to what you do, and then you start doing these videos and you realize, oh, you've got to explain things a little more than what you're used to. So I get the water in here pretty cold, and then I just let them sit for a minute in the cold water. Now what I do is, as it's filling up, I take them and just kind of crack them on the side of the sink. That's how I do it. And so that way they can get some coolness to them, and it makes them easier to peel. I'm really hoping. Now, it does make them quit cooking when you put that cold water on there. Okay, so what I do now is I just kind of peel the eggs. If you empty the water right out after they cool a little bit, then they peel pretty good. I mean, once in a while I have a problem with one, but as you can see, that looks pretty good. Now, what I do, I'm not a real big paper towel person, but a paper towel would work perfect in this situation. I peel them on this a clean, number one, just old towel. And then I just throw the eggshells away when I'm done. So that's how I do it. So then it's just easy to get them out of here. But you can put them in a paper towel. You know, eggs kind of smell a little funny. And so, you know, you might want to put them in a little baggie or something when you throw them out. But all right, I'll peel the rest of these eggs and I'll get them in there and I'll show you exactly how to make the egg salad. I got them all peeled, and what I do is I kind of dry them on my towel. Again, I'm using a clean towel, so it really doesn't matter, but I don't want the extra water in the bowl. So, okay, I'll get this ready, and let me get this out, and then we'll turn back on the video. All right, so I just opened one up, so you can see it is done at 25 minutes. I always do them at 20 minutes if I'm doing regular eggs, but these were bigger, so I put them on for 25 minutes. And that, again, if you noticed, is not in boiling water. They peeled fine. If you have an egg cooker, the duck eggs are too big to fit in the egg cooker. So that's why I have to do them on the oven. I do have one. Jennifer asked me about it. And I use it all the time. It's really easy. But I just as soon do it this way. It doesn't really matter because I can go do another chore or whatever, sit down and relax while my eggs are boiling. So you don't have to have an egg cooker. If you don't have a lot of space, don't run one out and get one because your pot works just as good. All right, I'll cut this the rest of the way up. What I use is one of these old-fashioned little cutters, and I just push it down until I get it good and cut up, and then I'll show you what we're going to put in it in just a minute. Okay, this just takes a minute or two to really kind of cut up your eggs, but you can see that I like my egg salad not real fine, so I like a little chunkiness in it, and so this does it just fine. If you have one of these or you see them in a thrift store, estate sale or something, pick one up because they're great to have. All right, this is a simple recipe, so let me just show you how easy it is. Now, you can put anything you want in egg salad. You can put celery, you can put onions or whatever. What I do is just use a couple of spices, and this is the same way I make deviled eggs. So it works out really good, and it gives it, this mustard I put in here gives it a little tang. So I put some salt in there first, not too much, a little bit of pepper, a little more pepper than not. And then I buy this mustard. You can buy any kind of seasoned mustard that you like. This is what I buy. And I use only about a table, well, this was a little iced teaspoon full. That's it. Well, I'll put a little more in there, but you can put it to taste because these eggs are a little bit bigger. And then I just put mayonnaise in there. That's it. It's very good. It's simple. And it's really good after it sits in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. But you can keep adding the mayonnaise, just don't overdo it to start with. Let me grab a spatula to stir with. Hold on just a second, Jennifer. Grab this will work. And then I just kind of cut it in, stir it up. And if it's a little dry, I'll add some more, but remember, some more mayonnaise. But remember that when it sits in the refrigerator, it actually gets a little soupier. So you don't want to make it too soupy to start with. The same with ham salad or chicken salad. You do the same thing. And you see, that's just how I like it right there. Not too soupy. And it's all mixed up good. And there's a simple egg salad. So you have that to take to lunch or eat a nice sandwich with it. And or you can use it in a wrap. That's how I'm going to have it today. It's just in a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please like, subscribe, share, and follow. And I will see you next time.